Hi, this is Leanne at Complete Payroll. Welcome to Payroll Country. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Applicant Tracking module in Advanced HR. Applicant Tracking allows users to post jobs, monitor applicant status, set communications, and create a library of questions to go along with your job postings. To begin, we're going to click on HR Admin, where we will find the Applicant Tracking module menu. The first step is our question bank. Clicking on this will bring us to the question bank dashboard. Here we'll see we can create new questions by clicking on the green New Plus button. We also have our refresh and download capabilities here, as well as we see on many of our dashboard grids in Advanced HR. Other actions we can take are to delete a record that we previously created by clicking on the red trash can, or we can edit an item that we previously created simply by clicking on that item within the grid and then making the appropriate changes. For today, we're going to go ahead and create a new question by clicking on the New button. I'll start by entering in my company if I have more than one. Next, I'm going to select a question type. I have the options of yes, no, free form text, date, or multiple choice. For our example, I'm going to select yes, no. Next, I will select if this question is going to be active or inactive. Under sequence, I'm going to give it a number for which order I would like it to go in, and if it is required to be answered for that application. Next, we have our question title, and I'm going to call this one Prior Payroll Experience, and then I'll enter in the text of my question. Finally, I just simply click Save Changes, and my new question has been added to my dashboard. So the questions that we set up here will be able to link to our different application versions that I'll be showing you how to set up in just a few moments. So returning to our HR Admin menu, we'll go to the next step in Applicant Tracking, Status Setup. During your Advanced HR setup, we're going to import a selection of pre-created statuses, which you can then edit by clicking on a tile, or you can delete those that you do not want by clicking on the red trash can icon under the Actions column. So reviewing my current list of statuses, I would like to add a new status between application reviewed and make an offer of scheduling an interview. So I'm going to click on the green New button. Here I'll select my company. Under sequence, I'm going to use the number 4. My title will be Schedule Interview with the same description. And then under the action workflow, I'm going to go ahead and select Schedule Interview, which will appear on our applicant tracking dashboard later in today's demonstration. When I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and just click on Save Changes. And now my new status has been added to my dashboard. Returning to our applicant tracking menu, our next step is Form Setup. This is where we create and customize the application certification statement. This is a blanket statement that the applicant attests to, stating that they have answered questions honestly and to the best of their knowledge. You can auto-generate a sample statement by clicking on the Generate Sample Statement button. We can then choose from a list of keywords to insert into our statement to customize to our specific applicant. When I'm satisfied with all of my edits, I'll go ahead and just simply click on Save Changes. So the next step in our application tracking process is the application version. Before a job can be posted, we must create an application version, which is a set of parameters that we will attach to our different job postings. So as you can see here, we currently have an administrative and a management description. We create different application versions because different positions require different skill sets, and we can customize the questions and skills required for each title that we create here. Like other dashboards, I can edit these by clicking on the title, or I can click on the red trash can icon if I would like to delete one. But I'm going to add a new application version today for a sales position. I begin with the title, and then I will enter in a description, which is just for internal reference. The applicants cannot see that. The version date will always default to today, but I can choose a different date if I would like to. Next, I will select yes or no for the different sections of the application that I want to be required. So perhaps I do want their employment history, education history, but I don't need them to complete anything about work conditions here or any certification. So I'm going to change those to no. Under my keywords, I'm going to go ahead and enter in any keywords or skills that I would like to have. The keywords skills list is a list of skills that will display on the application for the candidate to select from. And then you can have as many as you would like, and you simply use the plus sign icon between to separate the skills. Now, once I've created the skills list, I'm going to go ahead and save my changes. Afterwards, we can come back in and we can link questions that we created earlier to our application version. So I'll come back into my sales executive, and now I can select questions from the table that we had previously created, and I'm going to enter in our prior payroll experience, yes or no, and then simply click link question. And then I can add as many as I would like and click link question again. And then if you would like to remove an item, you can simply click on the trash can. Now that we've set up our application tracking infrastructure, we can create a job posting. So we'll go back to our application tracking menu and select the menu item job posting, where we're taken to our job posting dashboard. So here on our job posting dashboard, we have a list of the current job postings that we have created, which we can edit by clicking on the title or delete by clicking on the red trash can. To create a new posting, I'm going to click on the green new button, where I will give my job post a title and description. On the left-hand side of my window, I have the open job posting where I will click if it's open or not. We're going to leave this one as yes. Under links to, we've got the position that it's going to link to. So this is going to sales. If I want to include a workers' comp code, which is optional, I'll leave this one blank. And then next, the division, branch, and department as appropriate that I can enter here. Finally, I'll select my application version, which will be using the sales executive that we just built. The job posting key is automatically created when we set up a job posting. And this is the URL that you can put onto job boards to direct applicants to this application in Advanced HR. Once this record has been saved, I can add the names of recruiters that I want to view the applicants, like the hiring manager, for example. Recruiters must be users in Advanced HR, and I can add multiple names if I'd like. If I do not select any recruiters, the default recipients of the applications are users with the admin level access. Now that our job is posted, the application tracking setup is complete, and we can begin receiving and tracking applications. When an applicant follows the job posting link on your website, they are taken to the job application in Advanced HR. Here they'll enter in their first name, last name, and email address, and then click Begin New Job Application, where they can enter the details as requested. Applicants are also sent an email with a personal link back to the application should they leave before they have a chance to fully save. The last item in our applicant tracking module menu is the applicant tracking dashboard. This dashboard shows us a listing of all applicants that are currently in the tracking process. It gives us the date that they completed their application, their name and email address, the job that they're applying for, the status showing which step in the process they have completed, any referral source, the location, and how they have answered those keyword skills list questions. The following actions can be taken in the application tracking dashboard. The red trash can allows us to delete a record. The gear icon allows us to make a change in the status or workflow. When we click here, we can update the applicant's progress in the process. For example, this applicant has completed the application, and perhaps I reviewed this application and scheduled an interview. I can then enter Schedule Interview. I can choose my interview date and then select Yes if I want to send an email, and edit any workflow or applicant note as appropriate before saving changes. The last action item on this menu allows us to look at an applicant's history, notes, and documents. So here we can see the status history. We've got documents that we can download and review. We have the notes that have previously been entered. And then if we wanted to enter a new note, we could do that here in the notes section. Lastly, if we want to see the details of this applicant, we simply click on their name and we can see their profile, contact information, the questions that they've answered, their keywords or skills answers, and any other questions that were on the application. So this concludes our look at applicant tracking in Advanced HR. If you have further questions, please see your dedicated CSR, check out your user guide, or you can go to our website, completepayroll.com, and take a look at our Advanced HR video library. Thank you for joining me and have a great day.